As the debt ceiling crisis continues, the U.S. risks defaulting on its obligations, and experts say it could cripple the U.S. economy. It's our top story at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shamir Owens. Democrats and Republicans have just 10 days to agree on raising the debt ceiling. If they don't, economists fear it could send the U.S. spiraling into another recession. Kyle Macon spoke with an expert from Michigan State University and is here for you now with his outlook.
We are more than a week away from the June 1st debt ceiling deadline, where both parties have to agree on a new budget. If not, the U.S. would default on a $31.4 trillion debt ceiling, simply meaning we don't have the money to pay our bills.
If we hit the limit, that would say, okay, we agreed to make these payments, but now we're not going to make them.
Other countries have defaulted on their debt before, but the U.S. is not one of them. If we fail to raise the debt ceiling, Ballard believes foreign countries could pull their money from U.S. stocks.
I think lots of people all around the world will say, gosh, I used to think that the U.S. was a safe place to invest, but maybe not.
If we fail to do something, people could see higher interest rates on credit cards and mortgages.
A default would likely lead to all sorts of problems in the financial services sector. Probably more banks would fail. Bank lending would probably be severely curtailed. Unemployment would probably rise, and maybe rise by a lot.
Ballard says the reason why this is getting so close to the deadline is because of politics.
It's being used as a game of chicken to create a crisis, to try to, for one side, to try to extract concessions from the other.
Currently, Republicans have proposed a 13% across-the-board cut on federal spending, where Democrats are asking President Biden to use the 14th Amendment to raise a limit without Republicans.
Using this authority would allow the President and the United States to continue to pay its bills on time.
Negotiations are set to resume once the president arrives back to Washington, D.C. later tonight. Here for you in Lansing, Kyle Macon, 6